The government's Jobs Task Force. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this new Jobs Task Force created by our federal government. And this is from the Honourable Alan Tudge, MP, the Acting Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migration Services and Multicultural Affairs. So, I get the feeling they're going to keep throwing international students and migration at the housing bubble problem. I really get the feeling. And I think in many ways it's quite disingenuous. You're encouraging people to uproot and come to Australia to live in a nation which is burdened by more and more debt, and where the opportunities just may not be there for certain people for certain jobs. Simply put, I've met people that have come over here, spent a fortune to study, and then there was no actual employment opportunities for them in this country, so they have to head overseas again. It's because our economic complexity is rock bottom, everyone. We're 73rd in the world. We're not an advanced manufacturing or production economy. We're an export economy of natural resources, of coal, iron ore, gold, and petroleum gas. And the components used to extract those, well, and the tools and the methods, they're not manufactured here. They're all imported. Everything's imported, and a big chunk of it from China. Our biggest import is refined petroleum from China. Just think, is it from China? We'll have to see. Yep, no, sorry, Singapore and South Korea. We don't export any. So, I'm skeptical about this. I certainly am. New task force to create jobs by attracting businesses and talent to Australia. International businesses will be lured to Australia, and exceptional talent will be encouraged to call Australia home under a new initiative to support the post-COVID recovery and boost local jobs. So they're bringing in migrants and foreigners. They're bringing in migrants and foreigners, which I have no issue with. I mean, people migrating to Australia, sure, why not? We're a colony on the edge of the world, but why? Why would you come here? Our housing is so bloody expensive. Our education system is getting worse. There's many countries that are just beating us in education quality. You've got now an authoritarian government which is restricting your movement. Why the hell would anyone come to Australia? Why would anyone set up a business here? We've got taxes. We've got such an onerous red tape system. We've got a bureaucracy that's ludicrous. You've got public officials telling people what pronouns to put in their bloody emails. Why the hell would anyone come to this country? Can someone explain to me? Sure, we can fix it. I think there's still hope. Sensibility. Most Australians are normal bloody people. But most Australians aren't very politically active. So all the nutters who make the most noise get in there and manipulate this crap, and then we start winding up with rubbish. I was watching a video from Computing Forever about a huge potential migration from Hong Kong over to Ireland, and a lot of the criticisms over there, essentially a big chunk of their country being sold to foreigners or given to foreigners. Bring them to Australia, guys. We got enough land. We're all a colony. We're multicultural. At least the Hong Kongers will be, well, more compatible than some other cultures that are coming here to Australia. Why not? Why not? A big inland city. Something completely undeveloped. But no, we can't have that. It's just going to be more of the same. It's just going to be more of the same. Going to be more people flooding into Sydney and Melbourne. More people just propping up housing prices. It's the same bloody shtick again and again. The new Hall of Government Global Business and Talent Attraction Task Force. Oh, bloody hell. Will bring together experts from across the Commonwealth states and territories, as well as the private sector, as part of the government's job maker plan. How many incentives are they going to give to get these businesses over here? How many local Australian businesses are they going to screw over to attract foreign investment? Senior business leader Peter Vuva, AO, has been appointed as the head of the task force and will be known as the Prime Minister's Special Envoy for Global Business and Talent Attraction. The task force will operate as a strike team to turbocharge the creation of jobs by boosting our efforts to attract high-value global businesses and exceptional talent. Or you can reduce the burdens you place on businesses in this country. How about, you know what would have been encouraging to see, like a special economic region to experiment with some things. This is just more of the same shit. This really is just more of the same. The initiative will focus on 3 key sectors. Advanced manufacturing. Well, I mean, come on, it's a bloody joke. It's a bloody joke. We don't even rank in manufacturing here, guys. Seriously. We're not an advanced manufacturing nation. If you have a look here, look at the, hang on, I'll bring this one up. This one is the Harvard Atlas. They're recommending Australia implement colonial-style protectionist strategies to protect our developing industries. What does that tell you? We're not an advanced nation, everyone. We're a colony on the edge of the world. Maybe we need to start thinking like it a little bit. Australia is strategically well-positioned. How? How is it strategically well-positioned given its management of the pandemic? Oh, really? Doesn't look like that in Victoria. And a relatively strong economy. This is the thing, relatively, compared to other countries, we're looking better, but we'll have to see. It's because the government has propped everything up so much. We've had a GDP fall biggest since the Great Depression, and we're starting to see some of the issues manifest in the economy. We've always been an attractive destination due to our lifestyle, democratic system, clean cities, and proximity to Asia. We can use those advantages to bring more global business and talent to our shores and help create more Australian jobs. So, Australian jobs for labour hire companies where people are kind of screwed over. I'm becoming too cynical. Acting Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migration Services and Multicultural Affairs said the global context had significantly changed and many talented people and businesses will now be looking to places like Australia. Australia has always been an attractive destination for talent and investment, but given our relatively successful economy, from a health perspective and socially, we're even more attractive. We want to capitalize on this and be very focused on attracting key businesses and global super talent to Australia. This will aid our recovery and boost jobs for Australians. I don't know. You reckon it'll work? You think it's just more spin? It's going to be more of the same? The task force will take a whole-of-government approach, including coordinating closely with state government initiatives. We will be leveraging our networks abroad, including the Australian diaspora, to help identify opportunities. What? All those people overseas that you've bloody well abandoned, you think they're going to come and help you? Disgusting. Really? I mean, this is the thing. You're reading about Australians abandoned on the other side of the world. Then you get Tom Hanks coming in, granted, every bloody exemption. Yeah, it really makes you proud to be an Australian right now. It really does. Minister for Trade, Tourism and Investment, Simon Birmingham, said luring more investment from global businesses in emerging industries will be a critical part of Australia's economic recovery from the pandemic. Through this task force and the ongoing work of Austrade, we will highlight to global businesses that our overall economic management and handling of the pandemic strengthens our reputation as a stable and attractive investment destination. Minister Birmingham said, I don't understand where they're coming up with this. Right now you've got the sovereign risk of your business being shut down any time the dictator Dan wants. Maybe this is a bit early. We'll have to see. Maybe they should have released this next year, or it could just be spin. As our economy continues to transform, attracting talent and investment will be critical to bringing additional business nuance and new technologies to help drive growth in the development of high-value goods and services in emerging industries. We don't manufacture any high-value goods. What the hell are they talking about? You can't even get a bloody toilet made in this country. With 1 in 10 jobs already supported by foreign direct investment, boosting investment and getting more global businesses to set up shop here will help drive more jobs and opportunities. Why the hell would they set up in Australia? Every car manufacturer has gone overseas. How many manufacturers are going overseas? Our population base is tiny. The complexity of our economy is tiny. Government intervention and regulation is much greater than other parts in the world. On the 9th of July, the Prime Minister announced that Australia will develop incentives to attract export-orientated Hong Kong-based businesses to relocate to Australia. This initiative builds on this idea and the global talent and business innovation and investment programs to attract high-value businesses and exceptionally talented individuals to Australia to create jobs for Australians. I mean, they're right here. You need to create jobs. You need to attract talent. But having a strike team, why don't they just reduce bloody taxation? Why don't they just reduce the burdens on people? Why don't they make it easier to hire and fire people in Australia than other countries? The task force will join up with the Department of Home Affairs, with Australian Trade and Investment Commission, and will draw on expertise from Treasury, the Departments of Foreign Affairs and Trade, Industry, Science, Energy and Resources, Defence, Department, Education, Skills and Employment. They'll work closely with states and territories. So there you have it, guys, and you can express your interest here. You know, are you a global business? You know, what do you reckon? Feels like it's more of the same. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel here on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.